In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a decorative yarn ball. Coming up next. Hi, I'm Diette, and welcome to Turtle Creativity, where we make crafting and crocheting easy. I'm so excited, and let me tell you why. Because today, I'm going to show you how to make a decorative yarn ball. Isn't it cute? Oh, this is one of my favorite projects because it doesn't take too much to do to create, and the end result gives you a nice, beautiful, decorative ball that you can put in bowls and put around your house as that extra decor to accent your home, your office, wherever. The one thing that I like about this is you can change it with the seasons, and it doesn't take too long to create at all. So let me stop talking and let me tell you exactly what you need so you too can create a decorative ball. So for this project, you will need some yarn. I'm using Red Heart Super Saver. You'll also need some balloons. To blow up the balloon, you can definitely use a balloon pump, or you can just use your mouth and blow up the balloons that way as well. You'll need some glue. You'll need some scissors and a container that you don't mind getting messed up with glue. You'll also need some water to fill in the bowl. Let's get crafting now. Let's get started. Rolling up my sleeves just a tad. My bowl I have already filled up with some nice warm water already. So what I'm going to do is take the top off my glue, and the proportions of glue to water is you should pour in half the amount of glue towards your water. So I'm going to begin to do that now. Pouring in the glue. Yay! So let me kind of tilt it over. I don't know if you can see it, but that's what we have here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my little paint brushes, and I'm just going to stir up the glue. So you need something to stir the glue up with. The glue in the water. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. So just going to continue to stir it up so you get a nice mix. I'm going to go ahead and put the bowl back on the table and just continue to stir it up until like all the glue and the water has formed a nice little mixture. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a little bit more glue in. Okay. So the texture that you're looking for is not too thin. Sort of kind of like yogurt, like runny yogurt. But, you know, you don't want it too thick and you don't want it too thin. So, runny yogurt. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put my brush over here. Now that I have my mixture prepared, I'm going to begin to pull out some of my yarn, and I'm actually going to put my yarn into this mixture. Okay? So while the glue and water is getting all over the yarn that I have placed into the mixture, I'm going to go ahead and prepare some balloons. Now, again, you can use a pump to do that, or you can just blow it up with your mouth. I'm going to show you how to do it with the pump. I'm going to begin to blow up my balloon to the size that I want. And that's about good. Now, if you do not have a balloon pump or air pump or whatever the technical name for this is, it's okay. You can always still blow up the balloon with your mouth. All right, I'm going to put that aside. And now I'm going to go ahead and grab the yarn that has been soaking in the glue mixture. And you want to make sure this mixture is coating the yarn all through it. Okay. Tangled up a bit. I'm going to find the end. Now that I found the end of my yarn, I'm going to grab my balloon and I'm going to mix it into the glue water mixture. And I'm going to take my yarn and I'm going to begin to wrap it around my balloon, around and around, back and forth around, till I create a pattern that will look something similar to this. So let's go ahead and begin to wrap our yarn around our balloon. Once you have all the yarn that you want onto your balloon in place, and you've created the design that you want to go ahead and cut your yarn. And you want to go ahead and tuck your yarn up under one of the other pieces of yarn and secure it in place. Okay. And then what I like to do is actually to dip the ball right back into the mixture just to cover it really, 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 really well. So now what I'm going to do is actually set this aside for 24 to 48 hours and allow for the string to harden around the balloon. Now let me show you what we have after 24 to 48 hours. Okay, so this is what we have after 24 to 48 hours of the yarn forming and hardening into place around the balloon. So what we're going to do now is you're going to kind of push on the balloon to kind of loosen the balloon from being stuck around the yarn. So go ahead and kind of push down on the yarn. I'm sorry, push down on the balloon. And you're just doing that to loosen up the balloon from being stuck on the yarn. Okay. Now, once you have done that, go ahead and take your scissors, and what you're going to do is find a place and just cut a hole into the balloon. Let's find another place. All right, the balloon has been popped. And once you've done that, I'm going to make sure that none of the yarn is stuck onto the balloon. And then you can pull the balloon up through an opening. Okay, so there's the balloon. And here is our decorative ball. This was definitely a very fun project. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe for more.